Oh my gosh. Oh my god. Am I okay? I need a tissue. It was a vibe. It was a vibe. I would do it again as I'm talking. She's, theys, thems, and theys. Wait. Like I really did that. Hello, babies. Are we good? Are we okay? Love that for you. Let's get into it. So, if you watched the last video, which if you haven't, you should. I mentioned that I went to Iceland on my first solo trip ever. Well done for me. It was one of those places that a lot of people said, I can't believe you're going so far. Who are you going with? Why are you going on your own? Why are you going all the way to Iceland? Isn't it really expensive? So I thought in this video I would show you what I did, tell you like all about how much it costs. And well, I mean, I actually am not gonna lie to you, I don't remember all the details. So I'll give you a gist of what I experienced when I went to Iceland and the things that I did and what I would recommend and what I would do next time when I do go again. First things first, the travel was good, easy, very simple. It wasn't too expensive. I flew from Jersey to the UK and then I flew from Luton to Iceland. So all in all, the travel time wasn't too terrible. And I was lucky enough that I did a mini trip before I did the Iceland trip, and I went and seen my family and one of my friends who's at uni. Love you. Because I live in Jersey, I always try and do a mini trip before I go to the place I'm traveling. So when one of my friends, Andre, was at uni, every time I went on holiday, I would do like a day or two on the beginning or the end of my trip to see my friends, which is just nice because it always feels like you've had more than one holiday. So it's nice to change things up. In regards to travel, I will say that getting there is easy, and obviously during COVID there were hiccups. I had to be fully vaccinated, which I am, and this was before you had to get the booster. You also need to have a COVID test before you land in Iceland, which is 72 hours before. You've got to fill out forms on forms on forms on forms on forms. But if you have everything in order before you get to the airport, then it is just like travelling in normal times, shall we say. Let's get to hotel. I stayed in a beautiful hotel called the Iron Adventure Hotel, and it was absolutely stunning. All the staff were super lovely and really helpful, because obviously I was on my own. I was very scared of getting lost, but it was perfect. I mean, the hotel I stayed at is a hiking hotel, so there are various trails that you could go on around the hotel, and there's like a map, and it was a lot of fun. I did go on my own. I didn't go too far because I'm not trying to get lost. Because this hotel is in the middle of nowhere, and I really mean that, it then means that if you wanted to go into town, you'd have to get a taxi, and I don't drive. I will say that a lot of the times that people said that Iceland was expensive, I personally think it's because of the travel. If I was driving, then I would be able to take myself everywhere I need to be. I could have gone a lot further as well. Iceland is like beautiful in its certain areas, but everything is very far apart. If I wanted to go to the south, for example, and see everything they have to offer, unless I did a tour, then it was way too far and it would have been too expensive to pay for. But otherwise, when it comes to food, drinks, and everything else, it was fine. But the only thing that did knock me for two was obviously having to pay for taxis everywhere, which was just one of those things you've got to take on the chin when you don't drive. We move on, we get over it, we live, we learn, we laugh. So the first day I just kind of mooched around the hotel. I went hiking, lounged around in the spa, I read my book. Honestly, just peace. You know how we talked about the sun? Yeah, she was trying to rest, recuperate. It was great. Then I took myself out to a stunning meal. The food was amazing. It was absolutely stunning. Definitely an experience. It was a tasting menu. You don't have a choice, you just get the given menu. You can pair it with the wine menu, so I did, because I'm here to treat myself, okay? Delicious. I've never had a meal like that, by the way. Let's just say that now. Like, I may be bougie, but I've never had a meal where it's like a set menu and you have the wines that go with it. They were bringing it out to me. They were explaining it. It was a vibe. It was a vibe. And I want to eat like that all the time. So peaceful, so relaxing, and like so fun, even though I was on my own. I enjoyed my own company a bit too much, if you ask me. Going out, taking yourself out for dinner. Oh, I'd do it again in a heartbeat. Blue Lagoon, bitches. I thought it was going to be one of them hype things, do you know what I mean? Like, you go and you're like, it's okay, whatever, no big deal. Honeys, it's like a bath. Like, it's hot. You get in and it's steaming and you're so cold because you've got to walk out into the snow to get into Blue Lagoon in the first place. Honeys. And then you get in and you're just like, ugh. Oh, yes, yes. It takes your breath away. Like, you don't feel like you're ever going to experience certain things in your lifetime. And then you do, and you're just like, ugh, I really did it. Like, I really did that. Like, you really took yourself. Oh, embrace the moment. The geyser. Am I saying that right? Now they blow hot water, and I don't think I'd be so amused by it when it happened, but I was like, woo, and everybody cheered. It was great. So that was super cool as well. This is my friend who was taking my photos the whole time I was on this excursion, and she's a bae. If you ever see this, honey, I love you. You're a real one. Unfortunately, the one thing I didn't get to see was the Northern Lights, which was definitely very, very disappointing, but that's just an excuse to go back again. Sometimes you'll go and you won't see them, they won't be on. I will just leave the experts to tell me when I should be going on holiday next time. More than anything, like, I wanted this trip to be a little bit healing, because a lot of foolishness happened last year that had me doubting myself. So I was like, let me take myself away, let me find some peace, like, let me just recoup. And I definitely think I did that. Just making sure that above everything, I'm okay. That my self-care is booking a trip, booking a holiday, then that's what my self-care is, okay? I book holidays. That's my toxic trait. I'll live with it. For the girls, the gays, the thems and the theys, if you were looking for a sign, if you were looking for your moment, if you were looking for a smack in the face, a wake-up call, this is it. Take that holiday. Stop playing games, okay? This is your life. If this is going to make you happy, let's do it. Let's stop waiting for justification. The justification is that you want it. And if it doesn't make you bankrupt, then I don't really see the problem. That's all for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I really do hope that either you decide to go to Iceland after this, or you decide to take yourself on any holiday after this, because trust and believe, I'm already booking mine. On that note, thank you for watching. Tell your friends, tell your mum, your dad, your sister, your brother, your cousins, the people you like, the people you don't like. Share with the man them. I'll see you next time. Bye, babies. I hope you... I actually cannot.